Hello everyone, my name is Dee. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome back if you have been here before. Today we are going to be doing a real quick what are they thinking about you, what are their current thoughts, what do they think of you, and the connection itself that the both of you share. So let's get right into it. Pile 1, we have black tourmaline. Pile 2, we have tourmalated quartz. And pile 3, we have black obsidian. Hello, pile 1, my black tourmaline pile. Let's get right into it. Let's see what is currently going on. What is your person thinking? What are their current thoughts about you and about the connection that you both share? What is on their mind when it comes to this connection? Okay, pile 1, what are their current thoughts? Okay, we have the Strength card jumping out first. Justice. The King of Swords. I think I want to get all the cards out here, but to me the Strength card is going to bring up that this person is very attracted to you. This person also feels like or thinks, for the most part, let's say like both of you are quite confident in yourselves. I also feel like with Justice and King of Swords jumping out right after, it's almost in some way this person might have certain things going on in their life right now with that King of Swords, certain things, let's say, regarding work. I say that also because Justice to me is going to bring up that this person's trying to be fair to you in some way. And this person's trying to figure out the fairest way to go about this connection. Which leads me to believe, this is just the first 3 cards. We're going to get at least 3 more cards out here. But the Strength card, to me, at times, it can represent taming or holding oneself back. Okay, especially in regard to love. Sometimes it's like more of a like sexual message where it's like this person's trying to hold themselves back so they are not just all about like sex and sexual things. They want to show you how it is that they feel about you and they have romantic feelings for you, etc. So they're holding themselves back in that way. But I feel like this person in a sense is holding themselves back from, at least right now in this present moment, from truly exploring this connection, but they're doing it in an attempt to be fair to you because they've got other things on their plate right now. I hope that that makes sense. Let's see what else comes out. What is this person thinking of you and about the connection? Even with that 3 of Cups, the first thing that I got from it is like, in an attempt to be fair to you, it's like the only thing that they have time for right now is a friendship. Okay, let's see, can we get, okay, there's too many cards that jumped out, but let's see, we've got the Fool. And what are you? Of course, you flip upside down. We've got the Page of Swords. So to me, it's like right now when it comes to this person, it seems as though this person has either limited time or with that King of Swords, to me, I'm just getting very work-related types of messages here, pile 1. Okay, which might be disappointing because to me, it's kind of like in regard to what it is that they are thinking about you, they're putting this connection on hold, or they're pausing this connection, they're delaying this connection in one way or another. They're not exactly going after it. They're holding themselves back, but they're doing so in an attempt to be fair to you with that Justice card. And I feel like part of that attempt to be fair to you is because they know that they would not be able to prioritize the connection at this point in time. The only thing that they might be able to have with you right now is a friendship or a casual relationship. And I almost feel like, even like with the Justice balancing the scales sort of things, it's almost like take your pick. We could either be friends and be able to explore this connection in a romantic sense into the future when this person and you are able to, or we can explore this connection now and it's not going to last very long. And I feel like your person is someone who's very objective. They're very logical or practical in their thinking. And that's why they've decided to put this connection on hold or on a pause versus going after it. Because the only way that they'd be able to show up or prioritize or be in your life right now is as a friend or as something much more casual, like a very casual, non-committal type of relationship. And I feel like what I want to do, though, for you guys, pile one, is I want to pull one or two more cards to see basically what are this person's intentions, or where do they intend to take this connection into the future. Because if this is worth it to you, I feel like exploring a friendship with this person could be something that in the future could lead to a relationship between the both of you. 10 of Cups. Okay, so I would say yes, pile one. This connection is worth you sticking around for whatever it could be at this point in time. Okay, and in this current moment, a friendship is perhaps all you're going to be getting from this person, and it might be all that you have gotten from this person. But I do feel like from that Strength card, it did bring forth that immediate message of this person is holding themselves back from what it is that they actually want to do in an attempt to be fair to you. The King of Swords to me can indicate being logical, being practical. It can also indicate, or for me, what it's mainly bringing up to is your person's got a very busy schedule right now, or a very hectic schedule. They're very focused on their career or on responsibilities that they have within their life, and they don't really feel like they'd be able to devote or put in the time, effort, and energy that the two of you would need to move forward toward a romantic relationship, move forward toward this sort of 10 of Cups relationship with one another. Right now, the way that it looks in their mind, like their current thoughts about the connection itself, is this connection, again, take your pick, could go one of two ways, or one or two ways, let's say. It could either be a friendship, or it could be something casual and non-committal, which might end up ruining the connection that the two of you share, which is why this person has decided to put it on a break or on a hold. And this person isn't really actively pursuing anything more than a friendship at this point in time. The 10 of Cups has now revealed this friendship between the both of you is worth sticking around for. It's worth, exploring this connection for what it is and for what it could be right now at this point in time. Because what your person sees for the connection, what they intend for the connection, their intentions are incredibly pure. They do see that there is a romantic future between the two of you. But it's not something that it seems like they are capable of giving you right now at this current point in time. And I feel like for them, they already made the decision to sort of put it on hold, in the sense of them moving forward toward, or making positive movement forward, or making a move sort of thing. They've already put that on hold because they don't want it to be something casual. They don't want to ruin what they feel like could occur here. And that's why they've maybe been exploring this connection as a friendship with you at this current point in time. But what they see and what they intend to move forward toward in the future with you is a very serious romantic commitment. So I do hope that that makes sense. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. If it does not resonate with you, it is not meant for you. But I do hope that it makes sense. It just seems as though right now things are being taken very, very slow. A friendship is being explored because this person doesn't want to ruin the connection in any way. They are holding themselves back, and they're holding back their feelings, but they're doing so because they know that they would not be able to show up or prioritize you right now due to all else that they've got going on in their life in regard to their current responsibilities and or career and educational opportunities. But they do see a very bright future ahead. I really hope that that makes sense. Thank you so much, Pile 3, and I hope that everybody has a wonderful day. Hello, Pile 2, my tourmalated quartz pile. Let's take a look at how your person is currently thinking about you. What are their current thoughts about you and about the connection that you share? What are their current thoughts of you, etc.? Let's see what is on their mind. What are they thinking when it comes to you and when it comes to the connection? And we start with the King of Cups. You just flipped out rather nicely there. King of Cups. Knight of Cups, how sweet. Okay, so this person is very into you romantically, I would say, with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This is definitely a good sign. There's definitely a strong bond that has been built and is continuing to be built between the both of you. There's very strong romantic feelings. I feel for some of you this could already be somebody that you are dating or in a relationship with, and you just decided to turn this on to see what is going on in your connection, or to see how it is that your person feels about you. Of course, as always, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it does not resonate with you, it is not meant for you. I also feel like for others who are not in a relationship with this person has very strong romantic feelings for you. And with the Knight of Cups, this person is planning on making their move. They're trying to plan to make their move, to make their feelings be known. The King of Cups to me would definitely highlight that there's a lot of comfort within this connection. There's mutual feelings, there's mutual trust, there's mutual respect for one another, there's mutual commitment and loyalty. I feel like this person wants to make this connection more committed than it already is, or they want to deepen the level of commitment within the connection. The Knight of Cups to me is going to definitely bring up that this person is wanting to make positive movement forward. They're wanting to move the connection forward. Okay, the Knight of Cups to me can oftentimes bring up a gesture of love, which is basically an indicator for either being asked out or, again, deepening the level of commitment between a connection that's maybe a little bit more established. Like, for example, if you're dating this person wants to make it exclusive. Okay? But this person has very strong feelings for you. I had so many cards jump out. But let's try to get one card at a time. We have the Page of Swords. I feel like the Page of Swords here, the Page of Swords to me, oftentimes it can bring up delays or postponement. Maybe at times this person's postponed and delayed what it is that they've been planning to do. But I also feel like the Page of Swords, rather, can be a card of this person trying to figure things out. And I do feel like that's part of what's going on here. Like, this person's making a plan. This person's plotting out their next move. This person's thinking of ways in which they can move this connection forward. We've got the Page of Cups, which, to be honest, is just more so indicating this person making a gesture of love, or this person allowing their feelings to be known. In fact, what I often say too is the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, when they are together in a reading, there's a very, very, very strong possibility of this person expressing themselves to you, telling you how they feel, moving the connection forward, asking you out, etc. Okay? Very strong indication of it. When these two cards get together, there's high potential to this connection moving forward in a positive, romantic direction. Okay, so this person right now on their mind the most, let's say, is they're really planning out whatever their next move is. Okay, it's taken them some time with that Page of Swords, but they're planning it out. They have a high probability and high potential of doing it. Okay, they want to move this connection forward. They have very strong feelings for you. This, to me, with the Page of Cups, it would bring up that there's a very strong attraction to you, that they feel like there's chemistry between you both, but it also would bring up that there's a lot of admiration and the fact that they feel they're basically, let's say, harboring a massive crush on you. For many of us, it's still perhaps in the crushy stage. Nothing's exactly been said or done yet within this connection. For some of us that are listening to this, and again, take what resonates, leave the rest. But for some of us, nothing has really occurred yet within this connection in regard to moving it forward toward a more so romantic commitment to one another. But there's a huge crush that this person has for you. There's a lot of attraction to you within this connection. What I love is there's already been a lot of emotional intimacy, let's say, built between the both of you. There's already an emotional investment that the two of you have in one another and in the connection. Your person feels very comfortable expressing themselves to you. So I do feel like that's all the more, let's say, like, oh my God, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. But it's like all the more of an indication, especially since the two of you seem to have this tight bond with one another, especially since the two of you seem to have a deeper connection with one another already, there's so much potential to this person moving things forward with you, pile 2. Now we've got the Wheel of Fortune, basically indicating this person wants to take their chance. I feel like, like this person wants to go for it. They're taking their chance. And I feel like this could be something that's happening soon into the near future. I especially say that because it seems like to me they've taken their time. They've made their plan. At times they might have held themselves back with you, but they're not wanting to hold themselves back with you. They're really readying themselves to go for it, to take this chance, to either ask you out, to deepen the level of commitment, to tell you how they feel, whatever it might be. They're feeling very ready to take their chance. And we've got the Ace of Swords. And I feel like the Ace of Swords is bringing up them, giving you clarity, them communicating with you how it is that they feel. I also feel like the Ace of Swords, I want to pull another card too, as far as a time frame. But I also feel like the Ace of Swords could be referencing the time frame, which would yet again indicate this could be happening very soon into the near future. The way that I do timing when it comes to the cards, especially like swords are meant to represent weeks, cups are meant to represent months, pentacles are meant to represent years, and wands are meant to represent days. So with this Ace of Swords, as far as a timing question, I would usually say this is something that could happen within the next month. The next week to the next month ahead. Let's see if we can get... And then we've got the freaking 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands would be 8 days, which again would be similar to that time frame that the Ace of Swords would bring up, because the Ace of Swords would directly translate to 1 week. But I usually like to give people a little bit more time, especially when I see a card like the Page of Swords. I do feel like, though, in regard to a time frame, this is happening very, very soon into the near future. We've got the Ace of Swords, which is representing a quick time frame, and then we've got the 8 of Wands, which in general represents quick movement. So something is moving forward, feelings are being shared, the connection is deepening, the level of commitment toward one another is deepening. You or this person is taking a chance, giving one another the clarity that you need within this connection very soon into the near future. I really, really, really hope that this makes sense, pile 2. I hope that it resonates, and especially since I had to do a time frame, please use discernment with time frames always. But I'm really, really hoping too that for some of us, the time frame is also making sense and begins to resonate into the near future, because it seems like this person wants to take things to the next level with you very, very soon into the near future. Thank you all so, so much, and I hope that everybody has a wonderful day. Hello, pile 3, my black obsidian pile. Let's take a look at your person's current thoughts. What is it that they are currently thinking and feeling about you? What is on their mind when it comes to you and when it comes to this connection? Let's see what is going on, pile 3. Okay, I had 3 too many cards jump out, so one at a time. We have the Judgment card. They have made a decision regarding something. We've got the Chariot. To me, I look at this as like obstacles and challenges that they are overcoming. So to me, this could be, obviously I don't have enough information yet, but for me this could perhaps resonate in a couple of different ways. Like they could have made a decision to move this connection forward, and now they are doing that. They're making positive movement forward toward either deepening the level of commitment within this connection, etc. They've made the decision that they need to overcome and deal with and rectify any personal issues that they might have in order to make positive movement forward. It could also be that together in this connection, there's been some obstacles and some challenges that have stood in between the both of you. And this person has made the decision that they're not letting those obstacles or challenges hold them back any longer. They want to work on this. They want to rectify things. They want to continue to move forward with you. Like the blocks that stand in your guys' way isn't going to be something that holds them back anymore. With that said, now let's get some other cards out here. Let's see what is going on. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. We've got the King of Cups. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If it does not resonate with you, it is not meant for you. I lost a card to the floor. We also have the Five of Wands jumping out. I'm really curious to see what card fell out. We've got the Two of Cups. So again, I kind of feel like I apologize because I know sometimes people get upset with this when I do this, but I do feel like there could potentially be two different things going on here. So I'm going to give both sides of the coin here. I'm going to get one last card and then we'll get into it. But I feel like there's different things going on for different people, and I'd rather share all of the different messages that I'm getting than not. So this is the way we're going to do it. We've got the one side of it where, again, it's like this person's trying to overcome their own bullshit so that they can make positive movement forward toward you, or the two of you are trying to overcome certain blocks that have occurred within this connection. Let's start off with the first aspect of this, where if this person's trying to overcome their same, or this person's made the decision to move things forward in this connection. They know that they have certain things that they need to resolve and rectify. I would say a lot of those things have to do with communication and also have to do with doubts and fears that they have. At times, they fight themselves on what feels good for them, and what feels good for them is this connection. We've got the frickin' King of Cups and the Two of Cups. This to me is highly indicative that this person has very strong romantic feelings for you. But at times, they have definitely held themselves back. They have doubted that you perhaps feel the same way about them. They have feared the connection, or feared the rejection that could result if they are to move forward with this connection. And it's been something that at large has held themselves back. And again, this is something that they've been fighting themselves on. They've been internally conflicted about what to do. They know how it is that they feel, but they've made the decision they want to begin to overcome these obstacles that they have with themselves and within themselves, and they want to make positive movement forward toward you. Okay, and it goes back to that same thing of they're not going to let themselves hold themselves back any longer. They've made the decision that they are going to overcome whatever obstacles they've been putting in their own way, because they know the way that they feel about you, and they're no longer going to fight with themselves over it. They're going to make positive movement forward. The other aspect of this, the other side of the coin, so again, I do feel like this is going to now resonate perhaps for completely different people. The two of you have been having conflict with one another. There's been arguments perhaps between you both. There's been the both of you at times either not getting along, either, having different ideas of what it is that the two of you should be moving forward toward with one another, or how you should take, what direction you should take the connection in. And I feel like your person's made the decision that they want to work on, rectify, heal, resolve whatever conflict has been occurring within the connection itself, because of the way that they feel about you and you feel about them. Okay? There's a lot of love within this connection. And of course, this would perhaps be for more established connections. Whether this is you're dating this person and there's been arguments, there's been issues in communication, or whether this is somebody where you have a relationship with and there's been arguments or miscommunications that have been taking place. Your person has decided they want to do whatever it is that they need to do to hopefully resolve whatever conflicts have been taking place. There's a very strong connection here. There's very strong feelings. There's a lot of love. The both of you have already this deep emotional investment, and it's this feeling of the two of you know that you are meant to be, or you feel very much so that you are meant to be with one another. And you want to resolve the conflict that's taking place. You want to go back to the love that exists within the connection. And you're willing to put in the work. Both of you are willing to put in the work to resolve whatever is causing the conflict or the obstacles or the blocks between you both. And in that case, again, with that Eight of Pentacles, you are both making positive movement forward together. okay, to resolve, to overcome whatever has been taking place in the connection. I feel like with the Eight of Cups at times, it can be indicative of us leaving behind the bad so we can continue to move forward and make positive movement forward. And I feel like in regard to this connection, it's bringing forth this message of the both of you leaving behind the conflict, leaving behind the issues, leaving behind the obstacles or the blocks that have existed within the connection itself, so that you can continue to make positive movement forward toward a connection that is happier and healthier with one another. I want to pull perhaps one last card for more so of an outcome. Hopefully the outcome can be somewhat similar for both parties. If not, maybe we'll have to pull two outcomes. And let's see what we have. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune to me would indicate positive changes being made. And I feel like that could perhaps resonate for both sides of what it is. I'm just continuing to shuffle to see if I can get anything else. But I do feel like, okay, there was nothing else to come out. But I do feel like what this Wheel of Fortune could be representing is, again, this person is looking to make a positive change to this connection. And I do feel like that should or would or kind of goes in line with exactly like where we left off with both aspects of this pile. Okay? I do feel like for the ones that are choosing to continue to explore this connection and they're done fighting themselves and they're making positive movement forward, they're making positive movement forward in hopes to make positive changes occur within this connection to help to bring the two of you closer together, to help them make their move. They don't want to be stuck fighting themselves on moving this connection forward any longer. They want to make that positive movement forward. They want to resolve whatever internal conflict they have, and they want to be together. They want to take their chance. They want to shoot their shot. They feel very strongly in their romantic feelings. They feel very strongly in the sense that they believe that the two of you are meant to be, and they don't want to hold themselves back any longer. And then the other side of it, I feel like with it's you and your person or your partner and there's been conflict that the two of you are trying to overcome, I do feel like, again, your person very much so wants to move on and wants to move forward from the conflict. They've made the decision that they are willing to put in the work to do whatever it is that they need to do in order to step away from and move on from whatever the conflict is and refocus on the love. And again, their hopes in this positive movement forward is that it is going to bring positive changes and perhaps even restore balance and restore some positivity and some love back into this connection, or back into this relationship as well. I hope very much so that makes sense. Thank you so much, Pile 3, for allowing me to read for you today. And I hope that everybody has a wonderful day.